Welcome to BSidesSF 2021. This is our first and hopefully our last virtual event. My name is Loden, and I'm the president and lead organizer for BSidesSF. We're so very happy that you are able to join us for our 12th annual event, even under these extremely weird circumstances. This year's theme is Recharge, as we've all been burnt out over the last year with our batteries running low. In fact, many people have told us that last year's event was actually if not one of the last in-person events that they participated in. We really truly miss all of your smiling faces, and we look forward to being back in person again next year. So, if you've never been to a B-Sides event before, there are a few things to keep in mind. First of all, BSidesSF is put on for and by the community. It's 100% volunteer organized and run event. We thank our employers a lot for giving us the time to work on this because it does take an entire year to put on one of these events. The goal every year is to expand the spectrum of conversation. There are no attendees at a B-Sides event. Everyone is a participant. Everyone is expected to add something of value to the conversation. So, now note that a few things are quite a bit different this year. Instead of our usual 2 days of talks and presentations and such, we'll have 4 different days. Today and tomorrow are from 12 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Monday and Tuesday will be from 12 to 2 Pacific Standard Time. So we hope that on those days you can take an extended lunch break and join us, eat your lunch and participate. We're only going to be doing one track this year, with everything being streamed directly on YouTube. To participate in our in-depth discussions and chats with one another, and with all the organizations that are supporting us, we'll be using Reddit. So we've set up a subreddit, r/BSidesSF, populated with separate posts for each of the talks, sponsors, villages, and other activities. There's also a lounge area if you just want to chat with fellow participants. We're doing our best to kind of replicate the LobbyCon, HallwayCon experience somehow. Also note the QR code in the bottom right. We'll be using QR codes extensively throughout the event to help you connect with specific resources quickly while you watch the stream. So, as always, we have a fantastic Capture the Flag event going on this year. Our CTF organizers have been working hard to come up with some unique, stimulating, and frankly a bit crazy challenges this year. We have 50 hours of gameplay that just started just a few minutes ago and is going to be lasting until the end of talks on Monday afternoon. This year we're offering Amazon gift cards to the top 3 teams, with the winners being announced during closing ceremonies on Tuesday afternoon. So go ahead and check out ctf.bsidessf.net and get started. Many thanks to Google for sponsoring this year's CTF. So another key part to any BSidesSF event are our wonderful villages. This year we have 4 villages that are able to join us in this virtual world. We have EFF, IoT Village, Lockpick Extreme, and OWASP. We'll be intermixing special presentations from each of them throughout the event. They will also be available on Reddit to further the conversation, or if you just want to learn more. In the spirit of ensuring a pleasant event experience for all, we do have a code of conduct. The TLDR version is, show respect and tolerance for each other's uniqueness, be kind, and practice the golden rule. We have no tolerance for physical, verbal, sexual harassment, intimidation, or marginalization of any human. Anything that causes significant interference with event operations, significant discomfort to other participants, or adversely affects BSidesSF's relationship with others is strictly forbidden and may result in a mute, ban, or expulsion from the event and reporting to the authorities. If you have any issues or witness any behavior that is not consistent with our code of conduct, please just email incident@bsidessf.org or use the report functionality on Reddit. We highly recommend that you take a moment now to review the full code of conduct on our website, which includes specific examples of behaviors that will not be tolerated. We want BSidesSF to be a welcoming environment for all, so please help us keep it this way. Now, this event is completely different from our previous events. We've tried to make the next few days a delight for everybody participating, but we can only learn if you give us feedback. We welcome all types of feedback, both positive and constructive criticism. We want to know what works and what doesn't. The team comes together after the event every year to review every single feedback submission, and we use this feedback to improve future events. However, none of that is possible if you don't speak up, So head over to BSidesSF.org/feedback anytime during the event or after the event to let us know how things are going. One new thing we have this year is our online store with many different cool swag items. We have a great swag box this year that's full of this year's dedicated t-shirt. We have custom BSidesSF socks, a mask, stickers, and more. In total, we have 6 different t-shirt designs to pick from. So head over to store.bsidessf.org to order anytime from now through Friday, March 12th. Orders are expected to ship in April. And finally, as always, all the net profits from our sales go to charity. So our 3 charities this year are the EFF, Hackers for Charity, and the Malala Fund. You get to pick which charity you want your purchase to go towards, with the additional option to split among all 3. So again, check out store.bsidessf.org and order an awesome t-shirt or 2, or 3, and help us support these great organizations. So none of this would be possible without our awesome sponsors that have, especially those that have supported us for multiple years. Our key sponsors this year are Adobe, Corelight, Gusto, and SNCC. Google will be sponsoring our CTF. The mental health panel you'll be hearing after I'm done rambling is sponsored by Netflix. Also, special thanks to both Apple and HackerOne for their contributions. All of our lovely sponsors have posts set up on our subreddit and are actively interested in talking to you all. Whether you're looking for a new career path, or if you're just interested in some of their products and services that they offer, do check their posts out and chat with them throughout the event. So, on today's schedule, we'll have 1 panel, 4 talks, and 2 village presentations. For full details on any of the sessions, check out our online schedule at BSidesSF2021.sked.com. Keep in mind that this is just day 1 of 4. So coming up next, we have a live panel focusing on managing the mental health impact of the pandemic in the workplace. Listen to experts in the mental health, InfoSec, and neuro leadership fields as they provide helpful tips tied to real-world examples. Additionally, the panelists will be doing a Q&A via Reddit immediately after the session, so go ahead and submit your questions at reddit.com/r/BSidesSF. Again, I just want to welcome you all to BSidesSF 2021. We hope that the next few days can work to recharge your internal battery and remind you what the B-Sides community is all about. Thank you so much for coming to our very different but quite special event this year. Now, without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to present our first session, Switched On, Behavioral Science, Hypervigilance, and the Human Impact of Cyber Defense and Crisis Management. Enjoy.